Hey folks, so I did happen to pick up the Imperial Assault Carrier. I was really thinking about getting a Raider, but once I saw this, I was hooked. I was really excited about it. The ship, well, the box I should say, comes with the ship itself and two ties. The ties are painted up in Return of the Jedi style, so it's a nice little change. You get the ship card, which is Pilot Skill 2 and holds 4 energy tokens. You got no evades, 9 hull, 5 shield. You can do your reinforce or recovery with it. You can give another ship an action, or you can do target locks. You can also get an upgrade on it, which is a broadcast array, which will allow you to jam other ships, which is kind of cool. It comes with two pilots, or sorry, not two pilots, but two crew, a hard point, a team, and two cargo slots, which is pretty neat. Now, it's kind of similar when it comes to hull and shields to the Decimator. Now, of course, this one you can regenerate shields, which is much better. But I was kind of surprised how they were very similar and how the Decimator actually had a little bit more in its favor. But it's all good. I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing this one, anyways, because you can put ties on them. How awesome is that? So, yep, you can add docking clamps to the bottom for no points at all, and you can add 4 ties to it. And basically, how that works is once you move your carrier. You can actually put dock, or sorry, undock, I suppose, 2 ships from the carrier, which is kind of neat. So you actually decide on the maneuver at that time, which is really powerful. Once you see everyone move and your ship moves, then you can have a really good idea on where you want to go. You can also get various different titles for the ship. And for example, Vector actually allows you to deploy 4 ships instead of 2 after you maneuver. Now, what's really neat is you also get a +1 energy with that one. You can get the Requiem, which when your ships deploy, they're pilot skill 8, which is kind of cool into the end of the round. And then the Suppressor, which is actually really neat, and I'd really like to play with this one a little bit more. You get 2 additional energy, and whenever you target lock something, you can remove a focus, an evade, or a target lock from that ship. So that's pretty interesting. I'm really curious about that one. I want to test that one out. Now, when I'm talking about the ship, um, I didn't really get an opportunity to play too much with it, just the one game, so I'm not really sure on how I would kind of outfit it, but I have a better idea now. I definitely want to try out these Ordnance Tubes, which are kind of cool. You add the Ordnance Tubes, and that takes the place of your hardpoint, so you don't have a turret anymore, but you can start launching torpedoes, or you can fire off missiles in the place of that. And when you use them, you don't discard the card. You can continue to use torpedoes or missiles as much as you want. Now, it's still kind of nice having the dual turret, which is 3 shots at range 1 to 3, but I still have to kind of figure out which one I prefer. One you have to target lock, the other one you have to use uh, basically energy for, which isn't bad. It's only 1 energy. It's not too bad. You get some other cards in here, like you get a bunch of like missiles, like homing missiles, cluster missiles, ion torpedoes, which are nice. You get an automated protocols, which basically after you perform an action and you can use an energy, you can do a free recover or reinforce, which is nice. Ordnance, which is kind of cool. Once per round, anyone that's friendly ship within range 1 to 3, and if they're using a torpedo or a missile, you can change any of the blanks to a hit result, which is kind of cool. Now, I'm not sure 100% on how it works, but the optimizer, now, how that is you use it by once per round you can assign an energy to an equipment upgrade card and gain 2 energy, which is kind of cool, but I don't really have anything on this ship that requires more than 2 energy, so I don't know. I gotta research this one. I'm not sure exactly how it works. If anyone knows how the optimizer works, is it if it's you apply the energy to the device that you're using, or if you just gain 2 energy back. I'm pretty sure you just gain an additional one towards that equipment. So if your cannon uses 2, you assign 1 to it, you get an extra one there, I guess. which is kind of neat. You've got cluster bombs, which are very cool. After you defend, you can actually discard the card, and if you do, each other ship that's within range 1 of your defending section rolls 2 attack dice, and they suffer all damages that are hits and criticals, which is really cool. The construction droid's kind of neat. I'm not too crazy about cards where you just get rid of, but this one, basically, when you perform a recover action, you can spend 1 energy and discard it, and then basically put the damage card face down, which is always nice when you get those really nasty criticals. The crew, of course, that you get with this, which is kind of neat, you get a Rear Admiral that gives you 1 white maneuver ahead as part of your action, and then Agent Callus, which I was super excited about. I'm not too sure about using him, but I was really excited because I really like the Star Wars Rebels TV series. You get him, and at the start of the first round, you choose an enemy ship, small or large. Unfortunately, it's not a huge one, but when attacking it or defending against it, that ship, you can change one of your focuses to a hit, or if you're defending, you can change a result to an evade. It's kind of cool. You also get some action upgrades, so your elite skills, you can do like expert handlings in there, marksmanship and exposes in the pack as well. So anyways, I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. So far, my impressions are it's a lot of fun to use. I'm going to have to play around a lot with it more. I'm kind of tempted to stick someone like Vader on it and start critting people and then regenerating shields. So that looks like a lot of fun. Anyways, with that said, let me know what you guys think of the carrier. I'm going to make another video talking a little bit about the pilots in the TIE Fighters because I'm super excited about those. So anyways, with that said, I will talk to you guys later. Bye now.